Grayson Upper Ottawa Valley is an organization that's been in operation for 56 years. We employ over 100 staff and we support 150 people with intellectual disabilities. We support people from Deep River all the way down the Ottawa River toward Cobbett, using an approach called personal outcome measures. It allows people to identify what their priority outcomes are in various areas, and that becomes our staff's agenda to support them in those. And we are very pleased to have such a talented staff team.
Yeah, and our staff have a real love of learning, and they understand that as things change, best practices change, as the communities around us change, there's always going to be new and better ways to improve how we're doing what we're doing. A lot of our staff are best at their job when they're able to engage with community members, make eye contact, bring the skill set and the benefits of the people they support, bring them forward to community members so that they can be recognized. So it's really important that our staff get to know the people they support really well. We often use the phrase that people may not use words to communicate, but everybody we support communicates, and there's lots of different ways that someone might tell you something they're liking, they're not liking, what their preferences are, what their priorities are, and our staff are excellent at getting to know those preferences and priorities, and when they do that, they can help them communicate with community members better than if they had words to communicate for themselves.
Quite often, society as a whole or service agencies can dictate to people what the services are going to be or what they should be striving for, where we sit down with people and through planning processes and everyday supports, ask them what's important to them, what do they want us to help them achieve.
It's like anyone in their life, you know. People dream of things, people want to achieve things, and our role of inspiring possibilities is to give that back to the individuals we support.
I think we're creative enough that we are going to really try to make sure that people have the supports and services that they need, but that they're very individualized, that they suit them.
You know, every day people do the things that they want to do and they show us who they are, and so you're always pleasantly surprised and you're always challenged. Every day is a new day.
Well, I worked in the computer field for about 25 years. It was kind of cold, wasn't good for the heart, and this job is good for the heart. That's why I'm here.
It's simply what I was meant to do. Not everyone has that opportunity to do what they were meant to do, but for me, this was where I needed to be.
Start here in 2003 as a co-op placement.
And he helps us with our customers. When people come in to buy boxes, he's our go-to guy to make sure our customers are looked after. It's like one member of the family here.
I think it's very important for people with disabilities to have a place to go and take part in the community just like everyone else. It's been fantastic. We have two associates right now in our store, and we will always have a minimum of 2 associates in our store working that way.
These are presentation folders that some of our local business people advertise in. Polly seems to have taken to it very well, and she fills in all of the day-to-day tasks that are important to keep the office running smoothly.
He's been around our family since my wife and I were married, basically newlyweds, you know, different aspects of our lives.
Yes.
He helps put things away. He also helps back here for cleaning and prepping in the kitchen. Helps out with when deliveries come in. He's always helping out put stock away.
So when do you work again?
Tomorrow. That's why I was trying to get things set up.
In the afternoon?
Morning.
Doing a little bit of extra work outside of the powerlifting classes. So since then, Brian and I have been working together, and we've added another coach to our team in the last year, and yeah, I've tried to make him fit. You know, we're part of Brian's social network now. We have this routine that we've created. He comes and trains and we go for breakfast. And also I was actually really quite honored to be asked to go and travel with Brian and one of his friends. And so this is really good.
The self-advocate movement across the province, in particular here in our organization, is very powerful. In the past, staff or families or organizations would be the spokespersons on behalf of those individuals. We don't believe in that. Their message, their story is the one that we want to get across, and it's more powerful to have that story delivered by the person who actually has the message to deliver.
Well, I'm attending Algonquin College in the Ottawa Valley. Community living, for me, has basically given me the voice to stand up and to advocate for myself and to meet people that have basically the same challenges or even some different challenges.
We are currently collecting information from 6 stakeholder groups. We sent out surveys to many more people. We want to look at our long-term strategic direction, and we need to do that in an inclusive fashion. We are looking forward to the results, and we will educate those stakeholders and the broader public of that direction when we finalize it in the fall.
Our volunteers are very important. They see to making sure that they have a spot to go to, somebody to go with, and have friendships that are so important as well.
I really like working frontline though with the individuals that we support.
Oh yeah, I think I'll keep doing it for a long time. It's very rewarding.
Through the years, community living has proven to me that there's lots of help available.
When you look at what people really want, they don't want to live in groups of 4 and 5 and 6 people. They want to live as a citizen of their town, and that might mean their own apartment or shared with a friend or two. So we're going to be looking at the challenges of creating new and affordable housing for people, but not just for people that are in our mandate. I think it'd be wise for all communities to look at the issue of the demographics of aging and disability-related needs of the entire community in a different way.
This organization is not going to be hiding any longer. Everybody's going to know who Community Living Upper Ottawa Valley is, and they'll be proud to have us as part of the community and doing